Hi everyone, I'm Cloud. Before we begin, just a quick reminder. This video is for informational purposes only and reflects my personal views. It does not constitute financial advice. The cryptocurrency market carries high risks. Please do your own research and consult a professional advisor before investing. Any predictions or analysis mentioned in this video may not be accurate, and you are solely responsible for your investment decisions. I'm not liable for any financial losses.
Let's first review last week's market performance before we talk about the outlook for next week. Last week was from September 15th to September 21st. Bitcoin closed its weekly high at $117,900, hitting one of our targets. The weekly low closed at $114,384, holding very firmly above the mid-level. Honestly, I thought it would break below the mid-level this week, because last week I mentioned that from the 16th all the way to the 21st, I was bearish. Especially on the 19th or the 20th, I was expecting a big red candle, or a long wick, basically some major volatility. But instead, Bitcoin moved sideways and consolidated during this period, digesting what was supposed to be a bearish trend. This kind of sideways movement is the most frustrating because it makes both the bulls and the bears uncomfortable. It also discourages retail investors from entering the market. Right now, the price is hovering around the weekly midpoint, which makes it difficult to predict. So since the price hasn't followed my original expectation, I can't stick stubbornly to my earlier judgment. Originally, I thought the price would drop first and then move into consolidation after the 21st. Now it's uncertain whether the market will start dropping from here or continue with wide fluctuations, but I feel that seeing a price starting with 9 is still quite far away at the moment. The current major support is at $108,000, which was also our first downside target for September. That 108,000 level was also a bottom around late August, and it's not recommended to break below it. If it does break, then it's highly likely to go into the 90,000s, or maybe settle around 102,000. This is something most people can understand. If support breaks, the market will likely test the previous bottom. That's why you see some posts online warning that Bitcoin might go into the 90,000s. And if it really does drop to that area, we're not stupid. Many people will definitely buy in. That's why I think there's a high chance of wide fluctuations, because big players don't want you to get cheaper chips. Instead, they might shake the market, then quickly pump it back up soon after entering October. So as long as Bitcoin breaks below the mid-month level and fails to bounce back immediately, the downward targets will be activated. As for myself, seeing this kind of movement, I still opened a small position. Because so far, there are no clear bearish signals. My main concern is misjudging and missing out, so a small position allows me to adapt flexibly. On the 15th, when altcoins were dropping, I bought some SUI. That drop over those 2 days was beyond my expectations. From my view, SUI has support around $3.3 and $3. If the trend comes, I'll ride it. If it breaks down, the amount I put in is small enough that I won't feel bad. On the contrary, if it drops, I'll still have enough bullets to add more at lower prices, so I can stay flexible. Next, Ethereum. This week, the highest close was $4,692. It was clearly weaker, not even touching $4,700. The weekly low was $4,410, which did hit the first downside target. Now, for next week, from September 21st to September 27th, I won't read out all the detailed levels. I'll just put them on the screen so you can take a screenshot. The key day to watch is the 24th. The other days should be fine. Aside from the 24th, which might bring volatility, there aren't many dangerous signals. Even if the market dips, it shouldn't be too aggressive. This is also why I said that before the 22nd, I expected continuous drops, but after the 21st, I expected more sideways consolidation. Yet Bitcoin turned out to be pretty strong, digesting the downtrend through sideways moves. It's also possible that I misunderstood some of the astrological signals. So to be safer this time, I've chosen to enter in batches instead of all at once. For this week's data, nothing has changed. We still need Bitcoin to hold above $114,200 to have a chance at moving toward the upside target. For Ethereum, it needs to stay above $4,565 to aim for the upside target. If these midpoints can't hold, then you need to be very clear. The upside target is no longer possible. Alright, that's it for today. Weekly forecasts should never be viewed alone. They must be combined with daily and monthly charts. The daily charts fill in what the weekly might miss. I wish you all the best. May you buy at the bottom and sell at the top. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Send this to your friends too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.